Good day, everybody. Welcome to game number 4 in the division series of the World Baseball Association 2024 playoffs. Already in game 4, and New York up 3-0 on the series, looking to dethrone Florida as defending champions here and complete the sweep. However, Florida has Chris Sale on the mound to face off against Orel Hershiser as they look to just take this final game and move on into the Casey Stengel League Championship Series. Let me get this game going. Keeler, Edgar Martinez, and Alex Rodriguez. So it's back to a regular lineup here. For Florida, some lineup changes. Tim Raines at the top of the order, then David Murphy. Garrett Sheffield, McGriff coming in for Pete Alonso, and Chipper Jones, Andre Dawson, Trey Turner, and Brian Schneider to replace Charles Johnson as catcher. We'll get this game underway as a 3-1. Favorable conditions in Florida, as is usually the case. So weak ground ball there by Keeler. Hustling as Schneider guns at the first and picks up Keeler for the out. Martinez is 6 of 27 this series. Here's the 0-1. Line drive right to McGriff for the second out. A-Rod, 6 of 26 with a homer and 7 RBIs. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Drives it, no doubt about it. He took a slider and hit it out. Home run for A-Rod. And A-Rod connects for a second home run of the playoffs to make it a 1-0 lead for New York. Boy, he really drove that pitch out of here. Lou Gehrig with a 1-0. Drives it to left center. This will be playable for Raines out of any inning. New York on a hot start on a home run by A-Rod. And Florida's going to need to respond here pretty good. 6 of 22 with a homer and 5 RBIs for Tim Raines this postseason. Orel Hershiser's last start was not a good one. 3 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, but was not tabbed with a loss here. Here's a 2-2. Hershiser looking to redeem himself here. Struck him out. Nice changeup for strike 3. Ground ball to Murphy. And Collins to Gehrig for out number 2. 2-2 to Sheffield. Drives it to left. This will be playable for Yaz out of any inning. And on to the top of the second. Yastrzemski, Torrey, and Collins to come on in. Yastrzemski's 11 of 25 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs in the playoffs. He's really hit the ball well. 2-0 is a drive and a base hit, and he continues this trend. Here's Joe Torre. 12 of 25 with a homer and 4 RBIs, batting .480. So you got 2 guys batting .480. It's swung on and missed by Sale for strike 3. Eddie Collins is 6 of 24. Just 2 RBIs. He's been kept pretty quiet at the batters. A ground ball to short, throw the stick for 1. On the first double play, inning over. Trey Turner to Murphy. Well turned there, especially with Collins, who can really run fast. McGriff, Jones, and Dawson. McGriff is 5 for 8 this postseason as a pinch hitter. But home run and 2 RBIs are going to put him in a lineup. They need his offense. Drives it to center and a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball with authority. Chipper Jones, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Nice fastball, low. Dawson, the 2-2. Weak pop-up to Garrett, no, to Eddie Collins, who leans over the stands and makes the catch route number 2. Here's Trey Turner. There's the 0-2, and he gets hit. So on his way to second, and here's Brian Schneider, first ball hitting. Ground ball right to Hershiser, will throw to first, and that'll end the inning as Florida comes up empty-handed on to the top of the third. Van Slyke, Hershiser, then in the top of the order. The 2-1 to Van Slyke. Ground ball to second. Nice play. Nice throw there by Murphy for the out. Hershiser's a good hitting pitcher, though. First ball hitting. Ground ball to short. Turner fires to first. They got him. One thing you can say about Florida's defense today, a lot better than it was in game 3 that connected to 2 errors. See if that trend continues. 0 for 1 is Keeler today. Here's the 0-1, or actually 1-0. There's a drive into right center field gap. Keeler running a second, heading to rounding first, heading to second. He makes it in with a double with 2 outs. Here comes Edgar Martinez with a 2-2. Drives it to center high in the air, but this is playable for Dawson. He squeezes it, gets the final out, and that ends the inning. So Keeler's double spoiled. Sale, then Raines, then Murphy. The 1-2 to Hershiser. From Hershiser's a line driving a base hit for Sale. Oh for 1 today's Tim Raines is a 2-1. Drives it. There's a base hit. And Raines on his way to second and hit the corner. He is in there with a double. Second and third, and nobody out. Pitch to Murphy. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to second. Runners hold. He throws to first. And a nice play by Collins to freeze Sale. Here's Sheffield. The 1-2. Drives it to left. Playable. And the throw will not be in time as a run scores. And Gary Sheffield comes in with a sacrifice fly RBI to score Chris Sale and tie the game at 1. Raines still at second. A 1-1. McGriffin a ground ball right to Garrett. That'll end the inning, but they score a run. They tie the game up. And New York fighting for their playoff lives here. Top of the 4th now for New York. They have A-Rod, who homered, Gehrig, and then Yastrzemski. The 3-2 to A-Rod. And he struck him out looking. Nice fastball. Gehrig, 2-2. Ground ball right up the middle. And a little bit of bleeder, and he'll make it in with an infield hit. Yastrzemski, who singled his last time up at 462 now. There's the 0-1. Ground ball second. Will throw to for 1 on a first double play. Inning over. The second double play turned. And the middle infield is in sync here. Bottom of the 4th, Chipper Jones, Andre Dawson, and Trey Turner to come up. Hershiser, despite just getting that run, is hanging in there. There's a 3-1 to Jones. And he walks him. Dawson 0 for 1. A 2-2. Ground ball to second on a for one, and that'll be it. As Dawson winds up at first. Trey Turner walked his last, actually got hit by a pitch, swung on and missed on a curveball, strike three. Brian Schneider, the 0-1. Grounded out to Gary the last time. It was a drive to left center. This is playable for Yastrzemski, and that ends the inning. And Florida is kept silent for the fourth inning. Tied at one here to the top of the fifth. Joe Torre, Eddie Collins, and Andy Van Slyke. Drives it to center. That's playable for Dawson, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Nice run by Dawson to catch up to that ball. Collins 0 for 1. There's the 1-0. Ground ball to third. Nice play by Jones. And throw to first. They got him. Van Slyke was the MVP of the wild card round with 23 homers and 76 RBIs. Went not hitting as well in this series, but playing well in the outfield, which is just as important. Weak ground ball right up the middle. The throw, that will not be a throw by Trey Turner. And an infielder for Van Slyke, and Hershiser will come over and hit. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball short. They'll throw to first. That'll end it. Nothing doing for New York, as Florida will have Chris Sale, who singled his last time up. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and he got him. The pitch to Raines. Drives it, but right at Collins for the second out. David Murphy, the 2-1. Ground ball to first, and an easy 1-2-3 in for Hershiser. He's getting his sinker and keeping the ball down. As we go to the top of the sixth. Top of the order for Keeler, then Martinez, then Rodriguez. A double for Keeler. There's the 1-2. Drives it. It'll be for extra bases. Rounding first, Keeler hustling over. He could wind up at 3 here, but he'll settle at second with a double, his second double of the game. Keeler, 2 for 4 with a double and a triple, 2 for 5 with a double in this game too, 1 for 5 with a triple, and now he's hit 2 doubles. So a lot of extra base hits here by Keeler, even though he doesn't hit the home run ball. Edgar Martinez with a 3-2. Ground ball to second. That'll push the runner to third. Martinez is out, but Martinez gets the job done in pushing the runner over. A-Rod homered and then struck out. Here's the 1-2. Drives it to right field. Under it is Sheffield. And despite a throw, he will score in a run. And A-Rod drives in the second New York run on a sacrifice fly RBI to score Keeler. To make it 2-1. Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2 today on an infield hit. Here's the 1-2. Drives it to right field, a base hit. And he prolongs the inning. Keeps the inning going here. Yastrzemski's 1 of 2. The 2-1. Weak pop-up for Brian Schneider that'll end the inning. They score a run, taking a lead. And Florida needs some offense here. Sac fly bear for Sheffield, his 8th of the playoffs. There's a 2-2. Fly ball to right field, playable for Keeler. There is out number 1. McGriff, who singled his last time up. Here's a 1-1. Drives it to left center. Under it is Yaz for out number 2. Chipper Jones, the 0-2, drives it to center, and that'll be out number 3. And a quick 1-2-3 inning. And now to the top of the 7th we go. 83 pitches thrown by Chris Sale, Torrey Collins, and Van Slyke. The 1-0 to Torrey. Drives it to left, playable for Rains. There's out number 1. Collins, the 0-1. Ground ball to second. And Murphy with the second out of the inning. Van Slyke, 1 for 2 in an infield hit single. Struck him out. Nice fastball to end the inning. New York still up by 1. And Florida trying to get themselves going here. Andre Dawson, first ball hitting here against Hershiser. Weak pop-up. This will be playable for Martinez for out number 1. Trey Turner, 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Drives it to left. Under it is Yaz, out number 2. Schneider's gone 0 for 2 in this game. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drives it to second, but right at Collins. Will throw it to first. That'll end the inning. And another 1-2-3 inning. The bullpen's starting to get warmed up here. Tom Gordon to come in, as is Danny Otero. Hershiser come on and hit. 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-1 though. Drives it to center. Caught by Dawson. So one thing about Hershiser, he can only hit the ball. Just unlucky there. 2 doubles for Keeler today. The 0-2 pitch. Drives it to center, and another base hit for Keeler. He's on once again. The 0-1. Go to second. They got him. Nice throw by Schneider to get Keeler. The 2-2 to Martinez. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th now for Florida. And Chris Hill will be removed from pinch hitter. And in comes Kyle Tucker. Face Hershiser, who has really pitched well here in this game. The 0-1 from Tucker. Drive to the center, and there's a base hit. Nice pinch hit single for Tucker. He's on board. Tim Raines, the 0-1. Weak ground ball right to Hershiser. Will throw second to get the lead runner. Here's Murphy as a drive to center. This is playable. There's a second out. Two down now at a run at first. Go to second. Not in time, and a steal for Tim Raines. He's now in scoring position for Sheffield. And he struck him out looking. Beautiful pitch to end the inning. To the top of the 9th we go. Tom Gordon to come in and get ready to pitch. Wade Davis to come in the bullpen. Babe Herman to replace A-Rod. 5 for 9 with 2 RBIs this series. Here's the 1-0. He is dangerous with the bat, especially as a pinch hitter. Ground ball to second. Nice play by Murphy to get him out. But even better pitch by Gordon to really put it in his hands. Gehrig is 2 for 3 today. There's the 1-2. Make it 3 for 4 as he lines a single the other way for a base hit. Yastrzemski, first ball hitting, the throw to second, and they get him for the out. Another fine throw by Schneider. 2 guys off the bag. Here's the 1-2 to Yastrzemski. Drives it to right field, playable for Sheffield. That'll end the inning. To the top of the ninth we go, and Florida has McGriff, Jones, and Dawson to come in here. 1 for 3 for McGriff today. In comes John Franco. They're going to bring in Pete Alonso to come in and pinch hit. The 0-1 to Alonso. Drives it to right field high. It is deep. It is caught right at the wall for out number 1. Big out for Franco. Chipper Jones. The 2-1. Drives it the other way. There's a base hit for Chipper Jones. He's on with a single. And the plot thickens as Florida looking to get that runner over to tie him. A 3-2 here. Drives it the other way. High. It is deep at the track once again. A deep drive again, and there's out number 2. Trey Turner to swing away. There's a 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. It's over. A 2-1 win for New York. They sweep Florida, and the defending champions have been dethroned. And an incredibly well-pitched ball game from both pitchers. And this time the Yankees will advance to the Casey Stengel League Championship Series. They will await the winner of Pennsylvania and Georgia, and they do it in 4 games. Congratulations to them. They make it to the next round. And Florida will bow in the second round in 4 straight games. And a bit of a surprise that they went down this quietly. But probably a bit of the aftershocks of losing the 1-game playoff against Georgia to win the championship. That might have affected them. Final score here is New York 2, Florida 1, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Florida 1 run, just 5 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher in this contest is Orel Hershiser, goes 1-0. Chris Sale is tagged with the loss. He falls to 0-1 despite the 8 quality innings he pitched. And John Franco records his 4th save of the playoffs. Solo home run for A-Rod. Sheffield with a sacrifice fly to score Chris Sale to tie the game in the 3rd. A-Rod sacrifice fly to score Keeler after he had doubled to give him the go-ahead run in the 6th. And this series is over in 1, 2, 3, 4. And definitely series MVP for this round is Willie Keeler. He just hit the ball with incredible authority. and just didn't stop hitting the ball. He hit 444 in this series, two RBIs of 5 runs scored. Um, Kind of a surprise that this season's over the way for Florida, the way they did. But New York really started playing well, and they got their players involved. Florida started to do that. Schneider caught a good game, just didn't get enough hits here. But the final score is 2-1. New York advances to the Casey Stengel League Championship Series as they await the winner of Pennsylvania and Georgia. I'd like to thank everybody for viewing and listening to this game. You can follow us on our World Baseball Association page. Please subscribe as I give you more of these games as we move closer to the final and determine who's going to be the 2024 World Baseball Association champion. On behalf of yours truly, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Um, Enjoy the weekend. See you next time. Take care. And more importantly, always keep smiling. Bye, everybody.